ready to leave the rest area where I spent the night in Innisfil, Ontario, just south of Barrie, north of Toronto. And the time went by pretty fast. I spent most of it inside because it was cold in here. And I worked on my video. I researched my route towards Florida, decided on I-75, did my paperwork for the trip. I have to do these bills of lading, and looked up the address where I'm going now for my LTL, second pickup at Mississauga near the airport, and now I'm just finishing my logbook. I expect the traffic to be very bad because it's cold and it was snowing just a little bit while ago. Yeah, it still snows. And this time it's so cold. And there's a Starbucks inside. I went inside to do my, morning routine with when you move the toothbrush inside your mouth. And I took my tea along. And then I go inside the Starbucks and said, the Grande Americano. Alright, Innisfil, Ontario, starting point. Load check, LC, PTI, pre-trip inspection. I got my odometer, I got my truck number, trailer number, license plate, truck trailer, name of company, address of the company, my starting mileage. That's it. It started -8, which is like 20F. Now it says -6 Celsius. It's getting warmer, but I think it's just the engine. Brake check. Yeah, trailer brakes work. Oh, and one more thing I did yesterday. I went back to the truck to watch some movies. They don't sell any movies in here. I usually, buy some cheap movie and watch on my laptop. And they didn't have anything, so I had to watch some from my past collection. What did I watch? Oh, the Transporter. The latest version, Transporter Refueled. Not a bad movie. And then, because my two last unloadings were on dirt. There was lots of dirt where I was delivering. My boots were pretty dirty, and no matter how hard I try not to step inside near the bed, I still managed to screw that principle up. And so there's dirt from boots on the floor, in the fabric. And so I'm lying there watching the video and thinking, okay, when am I gonna clean up my truck? And 10 o'clock, I decided this is it. I cannot live like this anymore. And I don't have a bucket. I threw it out when I was moving stuff from my pickup truck to my Mazda. I don't know why I did that. So I don't have any rags, but there's plenty of snow around, you know. So what I did was I used my hot hat to get some fresh snow, and I brought it inside, and I used the, you know, little brush I have to clean it up with the snow, and then just brush it outside, clean up my mat. And now, you know, it's such a nice feeling. You wake up in the morning and the truck is inside, like the floor is relatively clean. So I'm gonna follow the advice of my friend, the one who's pulling flatbeds now, and used to pull tankers. He buys floor mats. He never leaves the floor of the truck, you know, like it came from the factory. He just buys these kind of like disposable floor mats, and he put them on, and they're easier to clean. You just take them off and, you know, take them outside, right? And that's my plan for the day. Today is my payday, so I got some money, so now I can afford some floor mats. And since I'm going on I-75, so I'll be crossing in Port Huron, Michigan, so I'll be coming through Cambridge. And I know there's a big parking in front of the Walmart there, so I'll go do some shopping again, buy some floor mats, make my truck look cool. Oh, it's not too bad. Look, the snow stopped. When I woke up at 6:30, it was snowing like crazy. I got really concerned. And the traffic stops. I'm just approaching exit 43 on Highway 400. Which means that I'm 43 kilometers from Toronto downtown, 25 miles. And this time of the day, 7:45, of course it's not good. And I can see red lights all the way all the way to the horizon. Well, I'm 750 meters or half a mile away from my destination. This is Mississauga, Ontario. And I just wanted to say, sometimes people ask me, what is this switch, what does this switch do? Because I tend to switch it on and off all the time. Well, this is my exhaust brake or engine brake. And you see, now I was coming to a stop, so it was on. But if I leave it like this and I start changing gears, it's going to interfere with acceleration, because it applies automatically when I try to shift. And that's the first indication, you know, when I get tired, I always forget to switch it off at the stop. Let's say when I come to a light and then I start moving again, and then the truck like, brrr, you know, brakes. Let's say I try to switch from going to second gear, and I can't, because this thing will prevent you, like your transmission will start complaining, you know. You cannot put it in gear if you have this. Now let me show you guys what I picked up. So I have one skid, probably weighs 40 pounds, 60 pounds, and the guy says, don't strap it too hard. I said, how am I supposed to keep it, you know, safe on the trailer? You can basically move it with one hand, and this has to be tarped, but I'm gonna use a small tarp for this one. And then here I just have a couple of, you know, kind of looks like an AC unit or something. I don't know, something, I think it's something to do with air purification. Probably, yeah, goes to you see, Wyndham Grand Resort. They're probably building a new hotel. And I put my boards, these, you know, 4-letter word boards, I put under it, and when we put these down, they were not pushing on the board, so the boards were moving, you know. And I cannot leave them like that. I cannot tie them down in the back because they were flat with the floor. So, because, you know, we put these over, right? Like the guy gave me like 4x4s in here, so they're sitting on them. So damn, I had to move all 4 oak boards, actually number 5 as well, over here and secure them. So this took me like half an hour. So loading plus this, Now securing is gonna be easy because these things are pretty light. All I need is just a couple of straps. But what makes it difficult, they're different height. See, this is one of those challenging loads. Well, I'm making about 500 bucks extra because of this, so might as well do it. But see, that's my top over there. Net weight 135 pounds, just a little bit lighter than me. And they'll go ask these guys over there, help me throw it over. And it has these pipes here, you know, which are pretty sharp. I don't like it, but what do you do? The customer wants it tarped, we gotta deliver, right? Well, it's 12 o'clock and I'm just leaving shipper, and I'm still not totally finished. I still have to, my big tarp is doesn't work. I have to get a smaller tarp and put it and add it to protect these air conditioning units. Those two coils, rubber rolls, took me 2 times faster to secure and get loaded and get out of there. Like here it's been 3 hours, and no, 3.5 hours, and I'm still not finished. But I had to get out of there. Oh boy, I hate these LTL loads, you know. Sometimes they're more headaches than you do make some money, but you know, you waste so much time when, especially when it's a load that's not designed for your type of a trailer. You know, like everything on my trailer is designed for machinery and equipment, right? Like this, even simple skids can be a challenge because I don't have winches, so I have to use handheld winches which weigh a ton. And these skids, you cannot even secure them properly because they have these little boards around these air conditioning units. You try to strap them down like good, you know, so that they don't move, the boards start cracking. And I made it to the border, and this will be the end of the vlog today. Day 2 of my trip to Florida with 2 rubber rolls and this LTL. And I spent so much time with this thing. Like, it's just one chain, one strap. Like, securing that thing is nothing, but and I'm driving and I see the top is so I have to fix it, but I'm not gonna worry about it now. It's 8 o'clock, so I've been working from, I left the rest area in the morning when 7:15, and it's now 8. But I did stop in Cambridge for lunch, and I bought a bunch of supplies, and I bought like this shop towels, you know. I bought this thing like a cleaner, super clean, so I cleaned the floor again. And then I bought these, that's what I have now on my floor. I have this big mat and I have these 2 smaller ones because I'm getting tired. Like, you know, one thing I was saying about Mac, right, that first of all it has that annoying sound when you start the engine and it's beeping, or if you're low on windshield wiper fluid. It just, whoever designed this truck, I think they were legally deaf. But also they put this thing in here. Like, look, over here the rubber is flat, right? And for some reason it has imprints of dog's paws, right? Like, look, but it's flat, so it's very easy to clean. But for some reason over here near the bed they have this thing, and the dirt gets in there between these ribs, and it's extremely difficult to clean, you know. It should be flat here too, so I think whoever designed this was legally blind, because this has no place in a sleeper. Like, why would I need this? What, am I gonna slip and fall in front of my bed? Jeez, doesn't make any sense. So that's why now I covered this thing, and that's it. So from here it's about oh boy, basically 2 days of driving, and then probably I'll be there Monday, or maybe 1900 kilometers. So I'll do 800 kilometers or 500 miles tomorrow, 500 Sunday, so that's 1000, and then the rest we'll do on Monday. And this is it. just have to deal with the stop in the morning. So day 2, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.